Hi everyone, this is Chandan. Today we are going to see Pandas advanced topic. So there we will see the multi-index customizing the data frame display options, and also we can see that Pandas other library NumPy SciPy. That okay. So let's start with multi-index. So multi-index or hierarchical index allow you to work with higher dimensional data in lower dimensional data frame. This is particularly useful for complex data analysis and manipulation. When we have a subcategory and then we want to define this data, that times we use that multi-index. So in one index there will be a multiple index which is called hierarchical index, and let's see how we can perform. So there I imported that NumPy and Pandas and creating a multiple index for, so that index is equal in size 1 to 1 2. For each one there is a 1 to 1 2, and then pandas dot multi-index from array, and here providing this array and name first and second. So it will be a first and then it becomes second, and then creating that pandas data frame numpy dot random dot random numbers 8 to 2 index equal to whatever the index we created, which is a multiple index, and column A and B, and let's see the data. So first and second, here you can see there is a multiple random A and B column values, and like that for var 1 2, like that we can see the, and to access the data for var 1, so var 1 we need to access this data, in terms we can provide like that. If we want to access a single category data like a parent category, then we can access like that by providing that simple first category, and it will provide that second index including second index data. Okay, and let's see the customizing data frame display option. So there is multiple options available in Pandas which help to set the display options. So here we need to set the how many maximum number of row and column to be displayed. So if we set that pandas dot display option max row 10 and maximum column 5, it will show only 10 rows, and set the precision of floating point. We can also set that precision of floating point too, and then we can display that data. So as of now we have only 2 columns A and B, and only a few records, so it won't helpful, but like that we can set that. Okay, and we can also reset that display options. Like here we can set reset option all, so it will be reset all the options whatever they available for the display in Pandas. So it will set up all the by default options. And using Pandas other library and SciPy etc. So first we can integrate NumPy and SciPy using these libraries. So first NumPy. So like in the above one we created that random integers values, number values. So like that we can create numpy.random.rand and 5 to 3. It will generate this value, and it will be associated in that column ABC. So like that, here you can see it's generating that values, and we can also generate that log values, log of A, whatever the log value of A, it will generate that value as a column D. And similarly, we can use the SciPy by static import. So from SciPy imports stats and generate some data using NumPy and create a data frame using that NumPy array. And then we can perform that z-score operations on that data and store that column and see that head. So these are the data and score. So here we created a data as a column, and second one is a z-score, and so like that we can perform these operations. So there is a multiple topics available, but I cover that this only. So I hope it will be helpful for going through and exploring that topics. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for watching.